Good day everyone, I am Mr. Jubel Bilison together with Ms. Jobelin Borinaga, and we will discuss our today's topic. Financial literacy. Let's define first, what is a financial literacy? Financial literacy is the knowledge that is necessary to make financially responsible decisions that are integral to our everyday lives. It is the ability to understand how money works in the world, how someone managed to earn or make it, how the person managed it, how he or she invests it, and how the person donates it to help others. So, why is financial literacy important? Top reasons students give for dropping out of college is financial constraints. Young adults underestimate the length of time it would take to pay off a credit card balance. And 1 in 10 students leave college with over $10,000 in credit card debt. Let's discuss first what is a budget. Budget is a step-by-step plan for meeting expenses in a given period of time. It is also called a personal spending plan. 3 things a budget can do. Number 1, gives you control of your financial situation. This is a great way to avoid unexpected events such as lack of money that often leads to inability to buy basic necessities. Number 2, reduces money-related anxiety. Once that you have already a plan on how to budget your money for specific months, weeks, and days, it is much easier for you to reduce your money-related anxiety. And number 3, helps you visualize where your money is being spent. This will help you to think and to plan how to spend your money and what to buy first. How to prepare a budget. Number 1, track daily spending. Of course, it is important that you know how to monitor your daily expenses in order to balance your needs and wants. Number 2, determine income and expenses. Example of income are allowance, odd jobs, part-time job, keep money, debt owed to me. While the example of expenses are money I owe, money I put in savings, food or snack at school, movies, meals with friends, cell phone bill, and clothes. Number 3, find ways to decrease spending. It is important that you know how to decrease your spending because it will help you to budget your money, to buy the important things, and to save your money for future. And last but not the least, find ways to increase income. Finding a job or part-time job will help you to increase your income, and also a job or part-time job will help you to support your budget and to sustain a good financial situation. Income. Example of income are part-time job, allowance, stipend, and gifts. For educational use, scholarships, grants, work-study, and student loans. Fixed versus flexible expenses. Fixed expenses. Expenses with amount that don't change from month to month. Example of fixed expenses are car and house. Flexible expenses. Expenses with amount that may change from month to month. Example of flexible expenses are goods, gasoline, and Android phones. Pay yourself first. When you get your paycheck, put some of that money in savings account before you pay your bills. What are the benefits? Learn to manage money better, save money toward your goals, leaves less money for frivolous spending, and have money for emergencies. Interest. Interest is the profit made on money that is saved in an investment account. Now let's talk about deposit accounts, an accounts that allows you to add money. In saving accounts, you can earn interest and gives you easy access to your money. In checking accounts, give you easy access to your money, ability to write checks to pay bills or buy goods, and comes with a debit or ATM card. There are 4 ways to add money to your bank account. Number 1, cash or check deposit using the teller service. Number 2, direct deposit. Number 3, deposit check using mobile app. And number 4, using ATM machine. Making a deposit. Number 1, sign the back of the check and include the account number. Number 2, fill out the deposit slip. And number 3, record the deposit in your register. Steps to writing a check. Number 1, make sure you have enough money in your account. Number 2, complete the blank spaces on the check. And number 3, record the transaction in your check register. Keep an accurate record of checking account activity. Record all transactions. Of course, it is important to record all of your transactions, such as the maintenance fees, interest, and other bank charge, just to prevent the confusions. Review the monthly checking account statement. Download mobile app. Having a mobile app is very important because it will help you to monitor your account anywhere. And reconcile your check register with your monthly checking account statement. What is a BAD or NSF check? It is a check you write when there isn't enough money in your checking account to cover it. Bad check fees. Negative activity reported. Bank closes your account. Civil and or criminal prosecution. Merchants may not accept your checks. And your credit may be impacted. So here are the 3 important banking terms. Number 1, balance. It is the amount of money you have in your bank account. Number 2, deposits. It is the money you add to your account using a deposit slip. And number 3, withdrawal. It is the money you take out of your account using the following: checks, withdrawal slips, ATMs, and check or debit cards. Fees. Banks deduct fees from your account for monthly service fee. It is many offer free student checking, minimum balance fee, automated teller machine user free, overdraft fee, and stop payment fee.
So now let's proceed to debit card. A debit card lets you deposit cash into and withdraw it from your checking account, make purchases at retail locations, and it also a plastic payment card that can be used instead of cash when making purchases. But be careful because the money is immediately taken out of your account. Next is credit. Credit is money you borrow to pay for things. Good credit, making payments on time, and bad credit, harder to borrow in the future. Credit is a contractual agreement in which a borrower receives something of value now and agrees to repay lender at a later date, generally with interest. There is also type of loans where there is consumer installment loans, for example, cars, furniture, electronics, and etc. Credit cards and student loans. Loan is when you receive money or items from a friend, bank, or financial institution in exchange for future payment of the principal and interest. Many items, from cars to houses, are too expensive for most people to pay for all at once, but with credits, it's possible to pay over time while accessing essential products and services when you need them. So, why credit is important? It is because it can be useful in emergencies. It's more convenient than carrying cash. It lets you make large purchases, and it can affect your ability to get employment, housing, and insurance. Credit is part of our financial power because it helps us to get the things we need urgently. And also, when consumers and businesses can borrow money, economic transactions can take place efficiently and the economy can grow. The cost of credit is the additional amount over and above the amount borrowed that the borrower has to pay, and it includes fees and interest, where in fees, annual maintenance fees, service charges, and late fees. And in interest on credit is a fee you pay on top of the money you already owe, and it's the price paid for borrowing money. And here is the table of benefit of making more than the minimum payment, where there is original balance, APR, monthly payments, total number of monthly payments, total years to pay off, and the total of payments. The next one is we should also understand the gimmicks such as rewards, where there is miles, cashback, points, and donations. Next is freebies, where there is t-shirts, music, and gift cards. Next is store cards, where there is 20% plus interest rates, pre-approved offers, cash advances, and last is promotional interest rate. It is easy for credit card debt to spiral out of control, which is why it is important to protect yourself and use credit card wisely. There is also ways to use credit card wisely. First, charge small amounts and pay off entire balance each month. Don't make late payments, request lower credit limits, and don't max out. Choose one card and never accept cash advances. The next one is information in a credit report. A credit report is a record of how you have paid your debts. It tells the lenders who are you, how much debt you have, value of the card goes against you, whether you have made payments owed time, and whether there is the negative information about you in public record. Next is inquiries and your credit score. There are 3 national credit bureaus who's authorized to review credit reports, such as Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion. So how your credit report is used. Information in your credit report may determine whether you will get a loan or other form of credit, get a job, rent an apartment, get insurance, get utilities, and get cell phone services. So now let's proceed to identity theft. It is the act of stealing your identity in order to order new credit cards, make counterfeit cards or checks, go on spending spree in your name. But also, in order to protect yourself, you should only share personal information, print only what is necessary on checks and not too much info, create strong passwords, and change them often. There is also new forms of ID theft such as phishing, farming, SMCishing, and bishing. And also more forms of ID theft such as overlays, ATM skimmers, data breach, elderly targeting, and in addition with that is also dumpster diving, stolen wallet, file sharing, mail theft, and online shopping. And that's all. Thank you.